Jane Phoenix is at her desk, browsing the internet for articles about strange and paranormal events. Occasionally, she comes across intriguing posts on forums or social media, and if a story catches her eye and seems credible, she digs deeper with some questions to see if it's worth a closer look. She also sent her assistant, M.K., Mary Kate, to grab a few tabloid papers, hoping to uncover a couple of standout stories that could be worth investigating. The bell hanging above the door chimed as Father Patrick, a man in his early 50s, walked in carrying a black briefcase. His light brown eyes met Jane's warm smile, creating a moment of genuine connection between them. She stood up from her desk, her cheerful demeanor brightening the room as she walked toward him. Meeting him halfway, they shared a friendly hug. Jane noticed the priest's attire, which had become a familiar sight for her since childhood. He wore his typical black pants and a long-sleeved black button-up shirt adorned with a Roman collar. The silver cross hanging from his neck caught the light, contrasting with the dark colors of his outfit. His dark brown hair, sprinkled with gray, was neatly slicked back, giving him a polished appearance. "The mustache is new," Jane remarked in jest with a playful grin. His face lit up with a smile, showing he appreciated her humor. It was moments like these that added joy to their conversations. The small banter felt refreshing and reminded them both of their shared history. She enjoyed how easily they could slip into a lighthearted mood, even when discussing serious topics. His laughter filled the room, making the atmosphere more relaxed and enjoyable as they caught up on each other's lives. She glanced at the briefcase. She suspected another job was about to be assigned, something very important. "Father, what brings you here?" she asked. They walked back to her desk and he sat across from her. "I came to visit my favorite hunter." He smiled. She raised an eyebrow at him, her playful grin betraying her curiosity. "Uh-huh. Did the organization Soldiers of the Holy Trinity send you?" "I wonder why," she replied, teasing him. They both knew the nature of his work wasn't exactly what most people would call exciting. "Oh, Jane, you always make me smile. But I am here not just for a casual visit, but I have an assignment for you too," he said as he opened his briefcase and pulled out a file. What could this be?" she said as he handed her the file. "This is labeled confidential." Jane paused. "The Backrooms, case 47. What is this?" she asked. "Well, as you know, the cases the church comes across are confidential, and since we are in league with the governments of the world, we help them with difficult and unusual cases that are related to the supernatural or otherworldly phenomenon. And this is one of those cases. A teenager slipped into what is called the Backrooms." Jane looked at him perplexed, but as she read through the first page of the file, she sees that the young girl missing is the bishop's great-grandniece, his sister's daughter's child. Her mouth dropped and she looked at the priest. "Oh, wow. I can see why it's a top priority. How do we get to the Backrooms?" Father Patrick sighed. "Well, before you go to the site where the team will meet us, you must interview a young woman who had a similar experience in the Backrooms." "Who is she?" Jane flipped through the file. "Her name is Raina," he said. Jane asked, puzzled. "So she escaped by running through a strange wall?" Father Patrick confirmed with a nod. "A strange wall?" she echoed, her confusion evident. He explained, "There are indeed exits scattered throughout the Backrooms, but locating them is incredibly challenging. This young woman was fortunate. Her faith and bravery guided her to freedom." "Faith in God? Why would God create something like the Backrooms?" Jane said with a sigh. "God did not create the Backrooms, Jane. Man did, but when things go wrong, the project gets abandoned, and in some cases, the supernatural moves in." Jane tapped her nails on the desk, thinking. This case does intrigue me," she said. "Everything's in the file, and an SD card is in the envelope too. A short video is saved in it and other information that might be useful," he said. He sent her a text of the location where the site is and where they will meet if she accepts the assignment.